wait, they're about out of ink. Ugh. Okay, not bad, not bad. We'll take it. Just making sure there's no one top left. Alright, sweet. We'll take the aura. They want me bad. Oh, they want it bad. Uh-oh. Wait. Okay. Uh-oh. Wait. Oh, that would have been sick if I had gotten that. There we go. Where are they at? Nice. Hello, my fellow nerds, and welcome back to another episode of Splatoon 3 Road to Raw. This series where I attempt to get every single weapon in Splatoon 3 to the Raw rank. I'm your host, Noah. If you don't know how the rules work, you can find them in the description below, and the weapon that we will be using today is the Hornz Wringer. Oh, how edgy. It does have little horn spikes, something? I don't know. Wringers definitely are not my, or any bucket, to be exact, is not really my forte, but this one looks fun. I like the kit a lot, so, or I think I like the kit. We'll figure it out sooner or later. But without further ado, let's just jump straight into the games. So what do you need to know about the Wringer? Well, the Wringer is of the slosher variety, or as I like to call them, the buckets. Insert the bucket clip here.
This is a bucket.
Okay, awesome. And the unique thing about the Wringer is that instead of just sloshing once, because that would be lame, it sloshes twice. How cool. 2 buckets. 2 buckets are better than 1, surely. I think overall the weapon is fine. The base weapon, I should say. Uh-oh. Wait. Haha. Go away. That was funny. I don't really use sloshers all too often, and I know that, like, you look at someone like Chara, and they use buckets pretty often. I don't. But they're not bad. I don't, like, despise buckets by any means. They're just like, eh. But anyways, I don't want to like give myself an opinion on this weapon before even using it, so let's talk about the weapon. It comes with the curling bomb. I gotta remember the subs and specials way quicker because I look like a LARPer when I'm like, what is this one? Yes, the curling bomb, you throw it, and it goes forward. It leaves behind a little trail of ink, so it's good for, you know, if you need to go somewhere and quickly, you can do that pretty easily. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wait. There we go. Oh, I should probably explain the main weapon first. I never did that. So, the main weapon, you have 2 sloshes. The first one does 48 damage, sure, and the second one does 42 damage for a total of 90. At least that's what I figured out while I was using it in the practice range. So hopefully that number is correct. My teammate needs help here. Wait. Okay, I hit him twice, but I won enough. So yes, you can hit both of your initial sloshes, but 48 plus 42 is 90, so it's not gonna do them in most of the time, if they're, like, completely healthy, which they probably are if you're fighting them. Which is okay. What in the world is going on? Okay, dodge that. We got double slosh, double blob. Where in the... Oh, they were below me? Okay. We were actually doing really well at the beginning here, and then we just kind of fell off, so that's unfortunate. But yes, you can hit the 2 initial sloshes, but it won't be enough, so you do have to hit 3 separate ones, which isn't great, all things considered. You know, a normal slosher, it only takes 2, which, it's kind of confusing. It does technically take 2, right? If we're being honest, because you're only swinging the bucket twice like you would with any other bucket. The difference here is like, wait, that's okay, we'll take that, there we go. We're still in the danger zone, but we made a little comeback at the end there, so that's something. But yeah, that's 2 swings, but 3 separate sloshes. It starts to get confusing when your sloshers twice in one slosh, right? So yeah. Anyways, we lost. So let's move on to the next one. Also, another tricky thing with this weapon, hopefully you're using motion controls or very fast sensitivity, because in order to get the most ink output, you're going to have to be moving in between your shots. If you're just aiming the same place twice, you won't really do what you need to do in order to... Uh-oh. Whoa, hey. Hey, calm. I mean, I'm fine with the... Oh, we're down 3 people. Never mind, it doesn't really matter. But yes, as you can see here... Alright, I just painted the same place twice. Not super useful. So you want to be swinging the controller a little bit, side to side. Now, when you're fighting someone, of course, you want to aim directly at them. That makes sense. But, wait. I might be able to help. Never mind. But for inking purposes, you're going to want to hit 2 different places, right? I don't know how I want to go about this. My fighting capability with this is not very strong. Wait, and I go back. Why are you here? Oh, this is fine. We'll make it work, we'll make it work. Get down the crafting, and my teammates down there are all dead. Oh wait, I hit them for quite a bit. Okay, gotta get ink, gotta get ink. Don't forget, sloshers can go over walls, that's pretty helpful. They're not over there. Oh my gosh. I'm not doing anything. Like, I'm getting ink down. Quite a bit of ink down, actually, now that I'm looking at it. But, man, I just feel pressured by everyone. I think part of the reason I feel pressured is because my time to splat is so slow. Like, so incredibly slow. Having to get 2 different sloshes and hit 2 of them, there's the potential that you would need to get 3. Or there's the potential that you missed every single one. Pretty unlikely. And that can make your splat timing pretty slow. So, there we go. That's not bad, right? And I mean, when you're working with your teammates, it's not awful. Like, you can work with that. But, for the most part... Uh-oh. Okay. Let's do this. There we go. That's 2 down. Slosh at the end there. Oh, wait. Live, live, live. Okay, that's not good. My teammate is now dead, and they have aura. Oh, they both have aura. Guys, might be over. Great job, teammate. I'll try to protect you as much as I can. We'll throw that there. I don't know where they're coming from. There's 3 over there. Oh my gosh, there's 3. There we go. Oh, dodge that. Nice. Nice! Okay, wait. This is actually huge. This is my time to go in and get in their base a little bit. There we go. There we go. Okay, not optimal inking from yours truly. Ooh, I just stuttered there. Gotta be moving the controller a little bit more, but it wasn't bad. Alright, it was worth a shot. Alright, I made it 2 games without saying anything, but I can't stay silent. Video games are dying. It's not like, you could use that as a, oh god, this is, wait, they're about out of ink. Ugh. Okay, not bad, we'll take it. The point that I'm trying to make is that, yes, you can use video games are dying for, you know, your very anti, like, oh, everything's dying, Noah, the industry of everything, and, like, we haven't really recovered since COVID, blah, blah, blah. Okay, whatever. But I really do think that a lot of the decisions that higher-ups at big gaming companies are making are going to eventually make gaming unaffordable for... Okay, they still... Yep. What?! Okay. Reefcaster screwed me over. Help my teammate. Wait, I want them. Oh, dang it! I gotta focus. Last episode of this series, I talked about how there were a lot of bad gaming decisions going around, and that was before Sony decided to make the brave decision to cancel all disc productions for their products post-2027. So starting in 2028, they would not be making any physical discs for their games. Excuse me? It's just mind-boggling. I was already complaining about the state of video games before, and then that comes out afterwards, and I was like, man, things are really going downhill for what we got going on. I can't believe it. And then that happens, like, the worst news to come out yet. And so, you know, people rightfully were not super happy with that, that announcement, which led Sony to go into their hidey hole for approximately 5 days, until this morning, when they decided, you know what, people don't really care anymore, we're chilling. Newsflash, no, they do care. They're getting bombarded on Twitter, so what do I have to say to all this? Well, we should also say that Xbox had to reorganize the company because they decided... Oh, no. Dang it! Okay. They decided, well, our parent company, Microsoft, is going to lay off, I don't even know how many people, like 4,000, upwards of 4,000, like 3,800, something like that. Pretty gnarly numbers, all things considered. Wait. Close them off. They're all over there. Never mind, they're over here now. No! Dang it, they got mid! I'm gonna continue talking about this next game. Microsoft laid off a ton of people, and people are still more upset about Sony, which I can't really blame them. Alrighty, so the destruction of physical media, what does that mean for video games? Well, in combination with the fact that Sony has decided that they can have a monopoly on their stores, on their storefronts, that is, like, not even really hyperbole at this point. Okay, there we go. Wait. Quick little double. I'm gonna get you! That might have been the slowest splat I've ever gotten. Oh my gosh. Okay, so, yes, Sony decides we're going to kill physical media, and then... Oh, you're kidding. No! So no disc for their games, which means that the PlayStation 6 will probably not have a disc drive, because if they aren't making discs, why have a disc drive, you know? It's probably not going to be backwards compatible with PS5, because they've set a precedence that they aren't really interested in backwards compatibility unless you are explicitly paying for it. Okay, so my discs are useless now. Great. Probably. Like, we don't know that for sure, but we can take a pretty educated guess and say, the chances are not looking great for being able to. And then, you know, the news that PlayStation was removing movies that people had paid for from their libraries, because, you know, why not? We had it too easy. So those two in combination tell me, oh wait, I have a third. Don't let me forget that PlayStation also has surge pricing equivalents, right? So they can determine, like, oh, you are interested in this game and it's on sale for 80% off, but since you're interested in the game, we'll only give you 65% because we feel that you are more likely to buy the game anyway. Alright, so those three in combination should be terrifying to you, but if you aren't putting the pieces together, it's okay, I'll do it for you. You are only able to play games through Sony's digital storefronts, assuming that they get rid of physical media. Okay. On that storefront, they are, not afraid. No! Game 4 in a row that we lose. But I'm too fired up about this whole gaming thing, so I don't really care. Wait. Wait. Dude! So the only way you can access games is through their store. And then the only way that you can, I'm not done yet. If Sony removes the ability to have discs, which completely wipes out the secondhand market, you can argue for or against that. That's fine. But with what they've shown, they're more than willing to say, yeah, you know, this game, we're going to charge this much for it. Oh my god! So they can control how much they want to charge for a game, and you have no other option. Also, they can say, well, we don't want to renew our rights for the publishing of this game, or the rights for the license of this game. So even though you bought it, and this is the only way you have access to it, need I remind you? It's gone. So yeah, you should be very upset with Sony saying that. More upset, I think, than Microsoft announcing layoffs, because I think layoffs are egregious most of the time, because most of the time it comes from, and I don't know this for sure because I'm not super well experienced, so forgive me, but a lot of the layoffs I've seen, especially in the gaming sphere, have been from just poor management and making stupid decisions and relying on technology such as AI, which was supposed to save so much money. And then now we just got rid of a ton of people who were really good at their job, and now we have AI that isn't good at its job and is using our money inefficiently, and now AI is expensive, blah, 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 whatever. Okay. I think we're all caught up. So yes, the gaming sphere is in an awful spot right now. With Sony essentially claiming a monopoly on the PlayStation Store. Not great. We don't like that. Oh, shoot. Where'd you come from? Wait, watch this. Nice. I'm crazy. Then we come back here, and then wheel over this way. Oh, and they think they're safe. Okay. Let's get our footing. Re-go! Okay, wait. Oh, teammate is dead up there, but I think that was a charger. So I say I put pressure on the charger. There we go. Good work. There's pressure on them there. Okay. Wait. Okay, definitely not the best ending we could have had. They took back a lot of area. I think we're going to lose 5 in a row. Wait, but they didn't get the boats? Okay. It was actually closer than I thought, but dang it. Alright, enough Doom posting. I'm sorry. I know. I said last video that I wouldn't talk about it much, but it's just, it kept getting worse. Like, it's been a week since my last video as of recording this video. Wait. I think I will be okay. Okay, double Booyah Bomb, that's fine. I really didn't think it would get that much worse. And then it kept getting worse, surprisingly. And, you know, at this rate, I wouldn't be surprised if it got even worse. But I was kind of thinking, like, the public outcry to the Sony stuff really made me think, oh, maybe they'll change their decision, right? So far, the answer is no, absolutely not. They have not changed anything, and just kept posting like normal, so I don't know. But what I do want to talk about is what I've been up to since the last video. So last month I said that I want to upload 4 videos, and I did. I'm so proud. I'm not going to keep that promise for this month because, you know, I'm hoping to be employed, but in case that doesn't happen in a timely manner, I'm still going to be... I still want to post as many videos as I can, like, reasonably get up, so, you know, that's why I'm recording today, and hopefully that will turn into a video soon, or this will turn into a video soon, and we'll just keep going. But yeah, so far the job hasn't come to fruition, so you don't have to worry about me being employed, silly you. Job market. But yes, the 4th happened since the last video, so if you are an American like I am, happy 4th. Hopefully you celebrated safely enough. I did, yeah, we celebrated pretty safely. Unfortunately, the area that I live in, we had thunderstorms at night, which were not supposed to happen. They just kind of cropped up out of nowhere. Wait, can I? Oh, dang it, I can't. It was pretty close, but yeah, we had thunderstorms and fireworks going off at the same time, which was pretty hilarious, so that was funny. But stayed safe regardless, and I finished Deltarune Chapter 5, and it was phenomenal. And not a spoiler, but this bucket reminds me of Susie. I was gonna say that in the intro, but I thought, you know, probably shouldn't like scare off too many people too quickly, so we waited on that. I feel like there is quite a large overlap between people who play Splatoon and people who like Deltarune. Don't quote me on that, but I feel like the spears are similar, which is interesting to me. Oh, wait. 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 Stop. Double screen, I don't care. Give me some ink up there. Okay, sorry to my sensitive viewers. We're okay. It's our first one of the day. Let's go. What a weird way to end it. I won't talk about Chapter 5 until a month since it released, which I think we're getting close to, but, you know, just to prevent any spoilers, because it took me a little bit to get it done. I think we're like a week or 2 away, so we'll wait on that. Also, in my summer of platformers, which I, you know, kind of was a thing I wanted to do because I had a lot of platforming games in my backlog, as well as I had a tradition of playing through Mario Galaxy during the summer when I was younger, so I thought it'd be fun to kind of go back and do that. Okay, there's definitely someone back there. Okay, that works. Let's get more ink here. That didn't go nearly as far as I wanted to. I think there's a charger somewhere. Okay, summer platformers. I was working on Galaxy 2, and then I took a break to play Deltarune, and then I finished... Finished Deltarune, then went on a bit of a road trip for the 4th, and so ended up playing in the car while my parents drove. Thank you, parents. And I finished the game. I have not 100% completed it. I'm trying to go for the 120. I think it's 120. I actually don't remember, but we'll go for the 120. Okay. We'll just stay back here. Hey, give me stuff to shoot at. Sure, man. Okay, they're just walling constantly. Wait. Ugh. Ugh. That was very botched. So I think I'm sitting at like a little over 100 stars, maybe like 106 or something, like 103. That sounds right. So I like just beat Bowser for, you know, the last time, and then the special world unlocked, and I had not done anything there yet, but every other star that I could have had at this point in the game, I believe I am done. Okay, wow, missed like every single shot there, that's crazy. I want a little more ink before I get too risky. I don't know what their range is, but we're good. Just making sure there's no one top left. Alright, sweet, we'll take the aura. They want me bad. Oh, they want it bad. They want it bad. They gotta disconnect. That's huge. I don't know how long that's been a thing, but we're gonna use the aura. I say we just play aggro. It doesn't really matter if we lose here because we won't lose any freshness. But if we win, you know, we'll go up. Let's just do this in the back line. I don't think they'll have enough time to really do anything. Come on. Pretty good. Happy with that. Booyah Bomb in their back line. They might have gotten into our base a little bit, but I am not really scared. They definitely did, but we definitely did a little bit more. Alright, sweet. Now we're up to 2.0. Oh my god! Oh no! Quadruple arrow spray? How are we supposed to beat that, man? The ink output on that team is going to be absolutely insane. You'll ink something and then they'll ink over it? Okay, it didn't sound... Nah. Their goal is just to cycle Booyah Bombs and I can't stop it. I gotta run. Okay. I like being here. Here is safe. No, please, please, no. Okay, there's one down. I don't know where the teammates are. Right behind me. They're right behind me, aren't they? Oh my god.
He's right behind me, isn't he?
Yeah, I unfortunately don't think there's a way for us to win this. Like, as much as I thought it was funny at first, I don't think we can win this. We're gonna try. Oh. No, dang it, so they're low. Okay, teammates down there. Okay. Booyah to get a little bit of... Let them do that. Wait, they disconnected? That's huge. That means if we lose, it doesn't matter. Which we will end up losing anyway. So, and they're also down to Aerospray, which is a lot of ink for them. It doesn't really matter all too much because they can still output so much in the long run. Okay. There we go. Put that there. Run. No shot that splats me from all... Okay, it's 2.0. Okay, crazy dodges on my part. Very proud of that. Wait. Weave. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, nice try. There's no way you hit that shot, though. Oh, wait. I don't die. I don't die. Oh, I die. Okay. Accidental splat. We take it. I don't know where they are is the only issue. Wait. Oh. Oh no. I heard one. Oh, they're just waiting for me. No, they want me so bad. I won't let them have me. Oh. Okay. That's fine. I'm not really concerned about that. Okay, I'm mildly concerned about that. Let's dodge that. Great. This is a great entry tool. We pop that. Perfect. We just get ink down there. Okay. Big. There we go. Big aura farm. Let's go. No, no, please don't. Ruin this for me! No, now they have aura. And our teammate is about to die. Other teammate, please. I've got to go. I've got to go. That's literally the only option. Okay, dude. Dang it. That's it. Alright, we end up losing that one. We'll go down to 1.5. Nice try, reslider. Okay, weird lag there, but I'm gonna die. No matter what happens. Love me. Wait, no, dang, no, don't. Alright, nice try, opponents. They're gonna know I'm heading up this way. Or maybe they won't. Hello? Wait. I really wanted that person. We're severely in their back line now. I should not be alive, but we're going for it. Huh. Wait, watch this. All of them are coming back. Oh, I got one now. You won't hit me? Yeah. I know tri-stringers. I can't hit my shots either. That might be enough to do us in. Help teammate first. Oh, they're playing patient. That's actually really smart. Okay. I'm impressed. Okay. Wait. Okay, never mind. Yeah, one bad team play at the end there, and that's going to do us in. So, we're going to end up going down to 1.0. Can I get something hype at the end? Alright. That's very rude. Okay, I'll take a trade. Okay. That's one down at the very end here. That's pretty good. I think that's knocked. Yep. I do not win the knocked 1v1, unfortunately. Up close, I was hoping that was one of the chargers. Actually, they only have one charger, so I don't know why I thought there was more than one. Teammate, I'm gonna launch in here. Get just a bit more ink down. They crackened, which was not a great idea because we need ink at the very end, or they need ink at the very end. That might be enough to take it, but our base was not as well inked. It doesn't matter, baby. Okay, sweet. We're going back to 2? I think it's 2. Uh-oh. They're all here. Wait. Well, watch this. Okay. Okay, nice. Big deny there. And the Zinc left, which is good. Zimmy's over there. We have a Splatana who's just is lagging. Oh, yep, okay. Well, if we end up losing this one, we'll be okay. Heal. Oh, okay, thank you, teammate. Oh, no, that's not good. Okay. Can we come back? Oh, maybe. It's very risky. They have 2 chargers, so the likelihood that they take me out is pretty high. But not high enough. Oh, one more. Dang it. Okay, that's fine. I say we just play aggro. Hello. That works. Their primary anchor's gone. They're in the danger zone, so we'll end up taking it. That's 3.0. Alright, I haven't talked about the weapon much since the intro. I also haven't talked much in the past few games because I've been trying to lock in, but I'll talk about the Dread Wringer Hornz. Hornz Dread Wringer. Sometimes they put them before, sometimes they put them after. I don't really know. I know it's not the 5.0 game, or 4.0 game, which may happen in the next round, so this is probably a bad time to be talking about it, but I'm assuming we'll falter again. Oh my, what is going on? Okay. Overall, I think the weapon's pretty fun. I don't think the kit is super synergistic in the sense of, like, the sub works with the special, and the special works with the main, and the main works with the sub. You know, things like that. Like, it's not really that level for me, but it's a fun weapon, so I don't really mind, you know? Oh, I did not think I'd hit both of those. Yep, they were going to be forced to get close. Gotta watch out for that. Oh, that's a charger, right? Nope, the charger's over there. Dang it. Wait, it was a charger. Okay, they're just beefing for no reason. There was no way you were winning that. Uh-oh. Okay, why would... What? No, I thought I got the teammate. They were, like, jumping down far away with the Splash-o-matic. Show me some respect. Oh, wait, I haven't finished talking about the weapon. Okay, so I like Curling Bomb. Honestly, Curling Bomb does kind of work with the weapon because there's a lot of times where I'm, like, in a little too deep and I need to get out. And sometimes they just let me sneak away. And Crab Tank doesn't really, like... I mean, you can run away and then Crab Tank. It's not, like, phenomenal, specifically with the weapon. Like, I don't think the synergy is, like, amazing. but I don't think it really matters all that much because on their own, the sub and the special are good. So I don't really have an... Uh-oh. Wait, okay. Nice. Uh-oh. They're running low. Dang it. Okay, that's fine. I just didn't want to get bonked by the charger because I'm close to crab and I really need to be using it. You're kidding! They hit that! No! Rain Lock. That's kind of a tough name, I'm not gonna lie. You think I'm gonna get away with this? You're gonna let me get away with it. Okay, awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and go in and just be a nuisance. Wait! Replay that! Replay that! It bounced off the pink thing and it hit him. Oh my gosh. That was hilarious. Okay. Sorry. I said I was going to talk about the weapon. I didn't talk about it much. I'll talk about it next game, because it's going to be 4.0 anyway. Alrighty, 4.0 game, which means that this could be the last match of the video. Awesome. I'm already talking about the weapon, so we'll just keep going. The stuff doesn't necessarily synergize with each other, but I don't really mind, because the stuff individually is good, right? That's kind of what I was trying to get at and just did so poorly previously. So, Crab is good. Curling Bomb is good. There are options. What a bomb! That was great. And it's also a bit silly to assume that every single weapon is going to have beautiful synergy with something, you know? Like, there's not really anything that synergizes with a sprinkler, other than, like, you know, getting 8 down for Booyah Bomb. Okay, maybe there are synergies. But the point that I'm trying to make is, like, not everything is going to perfectly align. And that's not necessarily bad, because if the individual components are still solid, then who cares, you know? Okay, I hate to tell you this, but that is not going to work here. And you'll kind of notice the pattern that I'm... Uh-oh. Wait. Okay. Uh-oh. Wait! Oh, that would have been sick if I had gotten that. There we go. Where are they at? Nice! That's a triple. I mean, not a triple for me, but 3 of them are down, so I feel pretty good. But you'll notice that I'm kind of swinging to the left, like counterclockwise, in order to get my ink down. But then when I'm looking at someone, you know, I'm trying to focus in on just them, so... Alright, don't know what the plan was there. I see you. Uh-oh. Oh, they're gone. Okay, good. So yes, I'm kind of getting better with it, especially the inking portion. Oh, wait. And, you know, being able to splat people. If they're standing to the left of me, I do pretty well. If they're standing to the right of me, it gets pretty ugly. Also, I'm not very good at close-up matches, so when I'm going up against Dapple dualies, which has happened a lot this video for some reason, like, Dapples in particular. There we go. I tend to struggle, but it doesn't really matter that much. We're doing okay. Their really good charger is exclusively standing up top in that little section, so they're not really providing their team with much offense, which is great for me, because that means I can kind of get away with just taking angles that they aren't covering, which are a lot of them, by the way, and just splatting to my heart's content. Like, watch this. That's not what I meant to do, but I was going to throw a bomb down and just let it sit. Alright. A little bit extra. Come on, go ahead, splat me. Oh, you missed. I can't believe it. Wow. I was not expecting... Okay. I should probably preface. When I roll for the weapons, and I should do this, like, recorded so that you guys can, like, actually see it. I just go to the Google, like, random number generator, and I have an Excel sheet, technically a Google sheet, of, like, all the weapons that I still haven't done. I click a random number, or I click generate, and then it gives me a random number, and then that's usually when I'm like, oh, today's gonna be a good day, or yikes. I wish I didn't get that. And today I was kind of thinking, like, when I got the Dread Wringer, I was like, this will be kind of tough. Definitely not what I wanted. There are better options, but I don't know. It's kind of grown on me in a sweet way. Like, would I play with it again? Maybe. I could see myself playing. There's some weapons, like, what weapon have I done recently where I would just never touch again? Oh. I don't like Rapid Pro. It doesn't help that I just don't like Rapid Pro in general. This kit's not awful, but I just don't enjoy playing with this weapon. So, I don't know. I could see myself playing with it again, which is a good sign. So, yeah, overall, if I had to give this weapon a rating, I'm going to give it an 8. I feel pretty good with an 8. Its close range capabilities are pretty awful, but, I mean, I don't know. Its inking is really good. I clicked every wrong button I could have clicked. 13? No. 1074. I mean, okay, a little under grand, a grand. almost 12, 10. It's not bad. 12, not awful. I was doing better than some of my teammates, so I don't know. I think this thing's a lot more well-rounded than I previously believed, so I'm happy that I got to try it. 8 out of 10. I'm pretty good with that. So thank you guys for watching today's episode. Be sure to like and subscribe so you're notified when the next video comes out, and I'll see y'all in the next one.